Alrighty, guys. I know you want to be in it. We're here. We got them installed. There's the one. There's the other one. And it blends the house. It blends the railing. That's already there. And Daryl's missus loves it. So to all you naysayers that said the color was terrible, the color was shit, the color was wrong, well, you tell that to Gladys and CP, because CP picked the color and Gladys loves it. So there you go. Happy customers. Talk to you later. Morning, everybody. I know it don't look like much, but it's coming. If you can see that. The grasses are coming. So it's just going to take some more time to, well, fuck, it's not even May 1st yet. But this little plot right here, I felt when and where it's black right there, this was like a 19.5, 20 acre piece that CP and we had a bunch of different seed. We had alfalfa, creeping root, and taproot alfalfa. We had, it was a multi-species of grasses all mixed together in a bag. And we took all of that stuff, some clover, mixed it all together with oats, peas, and barley, and mixed it all in and seeded it out here with our hoe drills. And I felt I didn't get a very good catch. And half the field I plowed it under. And this part I felt was better, so I left it just as an experiment to see what it would do. This little, I don't know what this is, 5 acres. Maybe 4. But anyways, we thought we would come and see what it was doing. The fucking thistle is coming also, but hopefully the grass will get going. We get a good rain this week. They're saying here May 1st we're supposed to get some rain. Well, I'm hoping for a good goddamn rain. But the friggin' badgers have been out here too. Bastards, making these hills. There's moisture. Nothing worse than bouncing over a bunch of badger hills in your hayfield with your haybine and your baler tractor. On this side it doesn't look too bad. You look around, there's lots of stuff everywhere. And you kind of look across the field, you can see a bit of a green hue coming. So this little 3.5, 4 acres, 5 acres, whatever this is what I want to make into our horse hay field. This will be, and square bale field. This will be our square bales for the horses and for in the barn, and our square bales for the cows for inside the barn. The grass wants to green up, but it's slow in coming. Anywho, that's a good sized fucking hole that they made there. Goddamn badgers. Mocha, you're not doing your job. You're supposed to kill badgers. So, whoop. And right here, this little spot right here, you could pretty much see what happened. I disked it. I was gonna work the whole field, and then I changed my mind once I got in here, and then I lifted the disc. So
Nice little smoke. Must be burning wood.
somebody's burning something. Anywho, we'll go check out some other fields here maybe right away. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, so this is our field that we seeded 2 years ago, and last year was the first year for it. We only did one cut on it. This is the water run right here. Water run is dry, but the alfalfa is definitely coming.
You stay. Sit.
Mocha Dog's gonna get a ride, but it looks good for right now. Damn molehills, but I guess you can't get away from that too much. We land rolled all of this and all of this. This part here was the field that we had the disaster on when we seeded the grass. It was done in July, where we seeded it down and it ran out of seed in the first 2 rounds, like 50 pounds an acre. Then had to get more seed to redo it. So we're just gonna drive out here, more out in the open, where we got the normal rate, and see what that looks like. The oats that was seeded out here, we never did cut it or bale it. We just left it alone to help catch snow and give it added moisture for this spring. And it might, who knows, it might have paid off to do that for us. Anyway, I'll bring you guys back later. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that little bit of a green hue, that's all twitch grass or quack grass. I worked this field 2 times over last fall to try to set it back. And I guess we did a little bit, but you never truly get rid of it. Like in our case, this field is getting seeded to alfalfa grass mix here in the very near future, like in May, at some point in May. And that twitch grass will work as a grass additive, and it's free, right?
Yeah. Well, no, not free.
How do you figure it got free? I didn't have to buy the seed.
No, but you have to pay per bale.
Yeah. But yeah, yo, this is our organic land, and with organics, I don't think you could ever get rid of twitch grass. Once it moves in, it's there. You can't get rid of it. CP thinks she's gonna find deer sheds or moose sheds, some antlers or some paddles. Yep, go to the oats. We kind of drove through the oats already. I didn't show it to you guys, but once she gets to the field, I'll show it to you. You can see a bit of a green hue through the oats. Well, it's a combination of twitch grass, alfalfa, so on and so forth. All of our seeded grasses, they're not all popping out yet, but there's also some clovers out here. It's too bad that the first 2 rounds are 120 feet are seated so bloody heavy, but I know we're driving too fast for the camera to pick it up, but like that grass is right there is twitch grass again. There's gonna be lots of twitch grass because that's what this land is all riddled with. If I had a really good water source, it'd be a hell of a pasture right now with all that oats. But anywho, I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, you see that spot there? This used to be over there. And this, when it was over there, that's where the piggies went for shelter. The old calf shelter that became a pig shelter and now needs to be rebuilt because the piggies fucking destroyed it, basically. And I got a lot of manure on the inside of it still. It piled up against the back wall. So we're gonna drag it around, fertilize the ground out that way. It'll eventually trickle out. I hope. Otherwise, I'll just have to lift it on the other end if it don't trickle out. The back wall rotted, the boards rotted out of the back wall, and well, I better pay attention to where I'm going here. I'll hit a piece of fucking equipment. Anyways, so when we went to move it, the back wall literally fell right out of it. Anyway, I'm gonna play with this thing a little bit, and then we got to get it in the shop and more or less rebuild it. The roof is fine, but the walls, front, ends, back, all need to be replaced. So we'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so this old calf shelter, back in the day when I built this, and this thing is like 15 to 17 years old. It's around a 2008 model. The end walls are original, the front wall is original, the back wall is gonzo. It was metal. It's mangled up, leaning up against the fence over there. We'll haul it to the pit. But 5 feet high in the front wall, and the back wall that has nothing, 4 feet. And it was a great little calf shelter, 12 feet deep, 20 feet long. The biggest problem with it, it's a foot too short. Once you get a little bit of manure buildup in there, straw buildup from the calves, you go in there to move the straw around because it's partially closed in on the front. Then it becomes a major head bunter. You're on your hands and knees in it. But it worked great for calves for a lot of years, and it worked great for the piggies. They liked it. I got a little bit of manure here, and I got some piles I got to hit with the drag harrows over there, but it's not that big a deal. And then we got to clean up the manure from where the shelter was sitting. But like I said, it's not that big a deal. But this thing needs to get rebuilt, and CP wants me to rebuild it before we start pulling equipment out to do our seeding. So, unfortunately though, she wants me to put 2x6 in. And I don't got the 2x6. It is Saturday, 4:30 in the afternoon. So I'm not getting 2x6 until Monday at the earliest. Unless I get it from the city. We also need to get metal cladding for the back wall. It'll all have to be cut. I can just buy scrap material stuff, but it'll still have to be cut to be installed. So yeah, she's also thinking that we'll close in the slabs, but we'll just run metal cladding over top of the slabs, which is fine by me. I really don't care. At least on the two end walls, not necessarily the front. The front wall here, we gotta get a new board in. Yeah, just, you know, if we spent half a day, 3/4 of a day on it, we would have her back up to snuff and it would be good to go. But until then, it's going to sit here because we need to get material. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, so here in the corral with these girls, there's only 2 left to calve in here. The black white face there, 107J, and I can't remember the ear tag number to the other one. She's on the far side of the feeder way over there. But over here, our little Miss Monster, right here. Come on, girl. She's the youngest calf in this corral. You see that one there? It's like 3 weeks older than that one. A month older than that one. And that one is still bigger than that one. And so yeah, she's a big girl. Anyways, how much did she weigh? Well, I'm sorry guys, there is no prize for being the closest guess. But Jan Coates, and I believe Jan is from Africa, if I remember correctly. Anyway, Jan guessed 131.3 pounds, if I remember correctly. And that little girl weighed in on the scale at 132 off of this cow. Yup. Move, mama. That's going to be a big girl if mama will look after her. This girl's going to be at least mid-May before she calves. And 108. We are waiting on her to calve. Right? Am I not waiting on you? Yes, I'm waiting on you. She's going to be the next one. Couple more days before she does anything. But yeah, the black white face, she is she'll be the last one in this corral to calve. These girls will be out on grass by the time she calves. So there you go. That's the update on our little Miss Monster. Freaking Charlays, I swear. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. We'll bring you all back tomorrow.